Hello and welcome to my video about operations on functions. In this presentation, I will be giving somewhat of a tutorial based on my understanding of the lesson itself. Uh, Sorry about the backdrop. I don't have a curtain to put over this, so I'm just gonna have my bedroom. Let's start. So, before we get into the lesson, let's first answer what are operations on functions? Now, functions that have overlapping domains can be added, subtracted, multiplied, and divided. The following slides that I prepared will show you how. Let's start with addition. Here we have the formula for addition. You can see this here equates to f of x plus g of x. That's what we'll be focusing on. Onto the example here, f of x is equivalent to 4x squared plus 1 and g of x is equivalent to 7x plus 3. What is parentheses f plus g times x? Let's begin by putting down the formula. After that, we could then substitute both f and g with their respective values. We could then simplify the equation until we reach our final answer, which is 4x squared plus 7x plus 14. On to subtraction. Looking at the formula, you can see that it's exactly the same as the addition formula. Only difference being is that it's subtraction instead of addition. I'll be using the same values as last time just for consistency. Same steps as addition as well. Substitute both g and f with their values, subtract the numbers, then reorder the terms, and get your final answer, which is 4x squared minus 7x plus 8. Let's move to multiplication. Now, I bet you're seeing a commonality with these three, being that they have the same formula but with a different operation. You can bet that they have the same steps too, as seen here. Substitute the values, multiply, then simplify until you arrive at your final answer, which is 28x cubed plus 12x squared plus 77x plus 33. For the next, we have division. I'll be using a different equation this time so that we can have some solving in. Now, this may look different from the past three operations, but solving this horizontally as I'm going to do now shows us that it's pretty much the same as the last three. You substitute them with the respective values, cancel out the numerator and the denominator, and you get your final answer, x minus 6. Now for the last and the most unique out of all of them, composition of functions. This is another way of combining two functions into a whole new function. This time we substitute the entire function into another function. Now you might be confused with the formula, but that little circle isn't multiplication. That's what's called a ring, and it's read as f composed of g. Steps are similar to the last four operations. We substitute, then we solve using the FOIL method. Then collect like terms and we're at our final answer, x squared minus 8x plus 16. Now, onto the last thing. Why are these important? Why are operations and functions important? Like, how do they matter in our daily lives, you know? Now, for that, I've found an excellent response by this man named Joyjit Chatterjee. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but his response is essentially saying that everything relates to a function. Now, you can read the whole response. I'll have a link in the description for you if you want to read. He also provides some examples as to why. Very, very good response too. Hey guys, it's me again. So we've finally reached the end of my presentation. Thank you all so much for clicking on this video, and I hope you've learned maybe a thing or two about operations and functions, and maybe you can apply it in real life too, you know? So that's it. Thanks for watching.
and I'll see you all.